It's true. We all like to look and feel our best. But how many Mondays have you started a diet? Did you stick with it? Well, if you're like most, you probably didn't. It's true. It's hard to tell which weight loss program or which dieting program is actually right. There's so many to choose from these days. Well, we came across one that might be right just for you. Not only have they developed a holistic approach, but they've developed a strategy specifically to your health exclusively for you. I'm at the Metabolic Research Center in Bluffton, the weight loss specialist. Okay, I'm at Metabolic Research Center in Bluffton Hilton Head, the weight loss specialist, and I've caught up with the manager here, Martha Scholes. Martha, thanks so much for joining us here on the Southern Scene.
Yes.
So, Metabolic Research Center, we've heard of all kinds of plans out there, when people are trying to lose weight or feel and look their best. And 9 times out of 10, somebody starts something and then they just drop it. So I want you to tell me a little bit about Metabolic Research Center and how this differs from all those other programs out there.
Well, Natalie, the amazing thing about Metabolic Research Center is that we truly speak to the individual. We listen to what their needs are. We have so many different programs and products that can help anybody lose weight, but it's not a one-size-fits-all. And so it's very important that when we meet with a client, we find out what their specific needs are and what their lifestyle is. Everybody's lifestyles are different.
Why do you feel like we fail at those kinds of programs? And people will start on a Monday and then 2 weeks later, they've given up.
Yes.
Why is that happening?
Well, I'll tell you, for me personally, and what I see from my clients every day, is that we are bombarded with information. And there's so much information out there, we don't know what to do with it. We want to do it, it's just there's so much. And so I think that's why people just get overwhelmed. And I think that we don't give programs enough time to work.
Of course, Martha, you're the manager here.
Yes.
But you didn't start off as the manager here.
I did not.
You were a client.
I was.
Now, when you found Metabolic Research Center, because just like any weight loss program, you're learning about it, were you a skeptic?
Oh, absolutely. I was a skeptic. I truly drove around with the ad in my car for about 6 months. And finally, when the doctor made some revelations to me that I was borderline diabetic and that they were going to have to up my high blood pressure medicine, I was truly scared. And so I called Metabolic that day, but I was extremely skeptical and just knew that I thought, this is just another one that I will waste my money on. And when I got here, I found this very different. They listened to me. And that made all of the difference. And when I lost that 45 pounds and I went back to my doctor and they said, you're no longer borderline diabetic, no more blood pressure medicine, and I'm on no meds, not only was my life was changed forever. And so I became quite the believer. And again...
So you lost 45 pounds.
Yes, I did. In 17 weeks.
In 17 weeks,
yes.
45 pounds.
Yes.
And what did that do with your energy and just how you feel on a daily basis?
Do you know, Natalie, I did not realize how bad I felt until I felt good.
Now, and I know that you offer products that kind of go along with the program,
Absolutely.
With the supplements and things. How does that differ from some of the other plans that are out there?
Well, I'll tell you, the herbal supplements that Metabolic Research offers are absolutely the highest quality nutraceuticals out there. That's why they work. And so, again,
So they're loaded with nutrients, probably loaded with proteins.
Absolutely. They are all natural. There are, all of our products are natural supplements that you find. That's why people take them to their doctors. And there's they usually come back and say, absolutely no problem in taking any of this. But it is important that we check for any allergic reactions that they might have or contradictions to some of their medications. So we check all of that over, and we're sure that it's safer.
Well, you've got a lot of viewers out there watching right now. Some may be sitting on the couch and maybe they're 100 pounds overweight. Maybe they need to lose just 30 pounds and they've never been able to get off that 30 pounds. And they've just given up on everything. What would you say to those individuals to give Metabolic Research Center a chance and let them know that there is help available and they can do this?
Absolutely. Well, I like to say that it takes real courage to make that first call. And so to just make the call, and we can help them from there. And to give us a chance. It again, I found it very different here than anything else I had tried. And again, we are here to be their biggest cheerleaders or their toughest coaches. And we see lives transform every day, and so that keeps us going, and we want to help more people.
And that's got to be a great feeling. Well, your
It
story is inspiring, and you're making me want to sign up.
Well,
because
great.
I feel like I've got that 10 or 15 pounds to lose,
Well,
so
great.
I might just have to be a client here.
That'd be a wonderful thing.
Thanks, Martha,
Thank
for
you
joining
so
us on
much.
the Southern Scene.
Uh-huh.